it's the Funky Finds here, and today we have an unpopular opinions video. Let me disclaim by saying anything that offends you, I personally don't really care. It's my opinion. I'd rather you enjoy it and see my realness than to get mad. If that makes sense. So let's get on to the video. To start off, I hate blush. If you're a guy and you're watching this, you don't know what blush is. It's like the pink stuff they put right here. OMG. When people put blush on, like especially like older women, OMG. I want to like punch myself in the face like for them. It's so bad. Like your face is not supposed to be like pink like a doll or something. Like I don't get it. I do not like Chick-fil-A. I never liked Chick-fil-A. I've tried it once or twice. I just don't get the hype. It's like chicken. I'm not really that into chicken, to be honest. So maybe that's why. I don't find it healthy in any way, shape, or form. So it's kind of an equal to me like McDonald's or something, which I don't really eat there. So I'm actually craving Taco Bell. Period cravings. Hashtag period cravings. Okay, I honestly don't like roses. A lot of people think that's like the romantic flower and like, you know, like red roses. I personally don't, not into it. I'd rather a daisy or I think a peony, I think that's what they call it. And I actually am thinking about getting that as a tattoo, like two big ones that are like already kind of bloomed. I'll try to insert a picture because you probably don't know what I'm talking about. They're like kind of in right now. I know that I think one of the Kardashians had them all over her wedding. Orchids, no, I think they're pretty basic too, but no roses, no orchids, no basicness, please. And thank you. I actually have hated Crocs forever. I hated them with a passion. But then people started wearing them, like younger people, and they just started to try to make it a thing. And low key, I want a pair, but only if I can rock them in a like hippie kind of like don't care about life vibe. And it's the only way I'm gonna ever do it. But low key, like to get off that, I'm kind of trying to get into more of an eccentric style rather than my hippie style. My hippie style is kind of getting old. I'm trying to get more like glitter and like colorful and blacks and grays and pops of color. Anyway, French manicures. Now maybe this won't bug other people. Maybe everybody's like, oh, well, that's original. As a nail tech that had to learn how to do French manicures, they are one of the most annoying, basic, most irritating thing. I mean, I kind of like was not bad at it ever. Like when I first started, even I was getting it pretty good, but OMG, like I hate French manicures. Like why would you want to pay money for that? Like it's so basic. It's so like I personally love color. I love all the colors, like greens and purples and pinks and, you know, mismatch and this and that, and you're gonna go for a French manicure? I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly love Uggs. If you don't know what Uggs are and you live in South Florida like me where they're not really a thing, I will insert a picture here. I love the ones that I'm still like looking for them. When I was younger, they had these really sparkly ones, and mind you, I love sparkle. I'm obsessed. Like if I could find a pair of sparkly Uggs, I would buy them. I low-key don't like Apple products. Like now that I'm into YouTube and everything, and when you have like creative things, you need a Mac. You just do. But I never loved them. Like their phones, like my phone, like knock on wood, cross my fingers, everything, that it never cracks, but they crack. The Macs are like, I don't know, like now I don't hate them as much, to be honest, but before I had a strong hatred for Mac and the Apple product. I don't think that I have to say excuse me when I burp at a like wedding or something, and like you're trying to be all proper and like you're trying to fit into like this like stereotype, maybe, but I personally just don't think I need to say excuse me. I should be able to burp and everybody should just ignore it. Like the people in my life who know me, they do that. They just ignore it and we keep it moving. I personally think, this is like a little bit deeper than the other things, but I personally think no matter who you are, if you don't respect me, I don't need to respect you. So people say, oh, respect your elders, blah, blah, blah. I personally don't believe in that. I think if you don't want to show respect to me, I won't show respect to you. It's a thing that's given both ways. So as a 20-year-old adult, I think I'm capable of believing that. Maybe not when I was like 16 or whatever, but I have the same beliefs that I do now than I did before. So I hate when people have their phone background of themselves. Oh, like, and like really cute, like profile picture kind of picture of themselves too. I'm like, are you obsessed with yourself? And the thing is, it's not just one person that does it. A lot of people do this. A lot of people. I think someone said one time that, oh, if you lose your phone, they know who the phone is, like, belongs to. But I don't, like, no. You know what I mean? I personally hate, like, the super random, but I personally do not like off the shoulder things. Like, this shirt is off the shoulder, and like, yeah, it's like totally cute and whatever, like, ooh, look, off the shoulder, like, ooh, so trendy. But the thing is, like, the second I go like this, hey, we have a different shirt. This is like one of the only off the shoulder things that I bought in, only because I wanted it for like a really good Instagram picture. And another thing I hate is when people are like, oh, do you know this band or this show or this artist? I'm like, no. They're like, oh my God, have you been living under a rock? Like, no, I just only have so much brain capacity, and when something's not important, I don't remember. That's just the way I am. If it's not important to me, I will not remember. So let's say if you're one of those people that, not necessarily for birthdays, because I'm bad with numbers, or like I forgot to do something, like, to me it's not really that important. It's like truly like urgent and truly important, I will remember. Sometimes, like, no, truly, that's just what it is. I can't even think of an excuse to, like, there's no excuse. Like, I personally don't like shaving. I'm sure if you watched me for a little while, you know this. I just don't think it's necessary. Sometimes when I wear shorts, and like now that it's summer, I've been shaving more often because I'm always wearing tank tops or shorts, or like I'm very switching in and out of like long pants shorts, which in the fall, and you know, when it's not as hot, it's only like 80, like high of 80, I will wear a lot of longer pants. But now that it's like super hot, I'm shaving more, but I don't find it 100% necessary personally. So I personally, and this is like a new thing that irritates me, and I guess like maybe it's not like an unpopular opinion, but I hate when people like down themselves like out loud. And I used to do it all the time, but like I hear people like, oh my God, like I'm so ugly. Like, do you want me to agree with you? You want me to be like, yeah, you're so ugly, that's so true. Like, to me, like, I love being like fakely positive. Like, if I fake my positivity and fake this and fake that, like eventually, like if you say, yes, I'm great today, I'm great, and you're forcing yourself to be great and be happy, then it's gonna stick, rather than you being like, oh, I hate my day, I hate my life. Oh. If you fake it, it's like fake it till you make it kind of thing. Like, you're faking it, but like that's what people perceive. So like if they're perceiving it, then it's more likely for you to believe it in your own head. I don't know, complicated. But yeah, I hate when people down themselves. Like, that's not cool. I don't believe in necessarily giving homeless people on the street money. Don't necessarily agree with it. Not all the time, but I don't necessarily agree with it, because a lot of those people, I believe, put themselves in that position. I've seen people that grew up in horrible places and have not had all the opportunities like me or the next person on the street have had, but I have a job. I'm 20 years old and I have a little, you know, retail job.
I want to quickly interject. I don't mean people who just don't have a home, because that could be a lot of good people, but there are a lot of homeless people that are doing the begging on the side of the street that are drug addicts and alcoholics, and they are the ones who put themselves there, not regular people.
Why couldn't you get one? You know what I mean? And I know that everybody's situation is different, but I just think that a lot of people, from my experiences, from what I've seen, I think a lot of those people put themselves there or are mentally ill. And a lot of those people are addicted to drugs, because when you have nothing else and you've given up on your life, what else is there to do? So I just personally believe that half those people, if they're not mentally ill, they have drug addictions that have led them there. That's just my opinion. I don't really believe in giving them money. Sometimes, like, I know in a parking lot, this guy was outside of Publix and he was trying to buy some chicken. He said, oh, if you have anything, I'm just trying to put enough money together to buy some chicken or whatever. I gave him some quarters, whatever, but I just personally don't really believe in it. You know, I kind of feel like, yeah, I'm not struggling as bad as you, but I'm paying for my own college. I'm making my way for myself. I work hard. And for you to just kind of ask me for something, I don't ask for anything from anyone, you know? So it's like, so I think that actually is it. I have a lot of unpopular opinions, but that's all I can think of right now. Deuces.
I like standing still, but that's just a wishful plan. Ask me where I come from.